talk about this week?
It was your idea, so.
My idea was kind of, I've been thinking about this better late than never concept.
And trying to
accept the fact that I haven't, of all the things that I could have done or should have done, or if I had only started doing these things sooner, I would be so much further down the road. And that this feeling and these thoughts of regret and shoulda, woulda, coulda, they're not really serving me, but I'm also still very frustrated in where I'm at right now. And so that's just my resistance to the situation is what's causing my frustration. And if I just would go with the flow, everything would be better. And just, we talked about dealing with that potentially. And, you talked about age being less, or you look at it as experience that you have.
Yeah, because when you talk about the idea of having regrets about the things that you haven't done or where you would be if you knew what you knew when, say, when you were 20 and you had made the choice to be sober at 20, and who would you have been at 30? I basically look at my life and all the choices I've made as building blocks on the next choices in this current version of myself. And that my age, 46 years old, is 46 years of experience on this planet that I couldn't have had without the 7-year experience child and the 23-year experience young woman who was depressive and overeating and joyful and trying and creating and becoming the woman who I am now. All ages of me, all experiences of me have contributed to this moment. This moment's me, and are contributing to tomorrow's me. Hopefully,
Yeah.
And,
you talk about all those things, and that you would feel that, well, I feel like I love myself more than I ever have, and that I'm in a better situation physically than I've ever been. I'm in a better situation emotionally than I've ever been. I'm in a better situation.
How's your relationship?
My relationship's pretty good. It's pretty good too.
That's good.
So all of these things are great, and we talked about this before. A lot of my struggles currently in this moment are of the financial aspect, and that'll pass.
Yeah, and career
choices and all of those things, and that'll pass. It's difficult right now, and my challenge is to find a way to accept those feelings of difficulty and to try and move past them, or let them be, to sit with them, knowing that they will pass, that they have passed in the past. I've been here before, and everything's worked out.
Or move through them with even more, you have more information. I like to think that your experience with the marathon can be applied to, and we didn't talk about this in the show, but to your finances. Like, you set a goal even when you didn't know how you were going to do it. Yeah. Physically, to not only go and run this marathon, but complete it. The half marathon that he did last year. And, at the beginning of the year, you were only walking daily. You weren't running.
At this time last year, yes.
So I think that those practices could be applied to anything, including money work, right? And I believe that everything that matters takes some time to sit down and go, okay, what do I want with this? What is the outcome? What is the end game? What do I want? What would be awesome? What would suck? What am I afraid of happening? I would imagine there were some worst case scenarios when you stepped out there and you're like, shit, I'm gonna run this thing. What if I bust my ass?
What if I bust my ass in the dark? That's what you do. I don't know. Then I guess
but you were there and you were willing.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe that anything and we went through our own issues that way, and we still do when things get chunky, what we call chunky in our relationship, when there's a misunderstanding or it's like, wait, what did you mean by that? Hey, I don't like that. Even last time we were filming, we filmed for a while and then kind of got off course and we had to start over, and I was like, gosh, we should have kept that in because it's real. It's real life. It happens, but we don't stop.
No.
Our commitment is so strong to resolving. So I've seen you do it.
Commitment to resolving.
Commitment to getting what you want.
I like that. Yeah. And not just that, I mean, there's other things. So I have a lot to be grateful for, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you're talking about like breaking the habit of
regret and frustration and thinking, oh, everything's done for. This is it. This is the end.
Yeah.
You know, and trying to see a little bit more of how you see the world, I think is helpful.
Well, and I was saying at the end there, I really like that we see it differently, and you kind of take it and make it your own.
Mm-hmm.
That's my wish for you. Like, I don't need you to see it like me. I used to feel like I did, for us to understand each other and to move forward together, but I get that that's not, because that's why we started this podcast, is that we do it so differently. Our approaches to health physically are so differently. So I get that it could be helpful, but I hope that you find it for yourself and create it for yourself.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm always plucking things from all different people and going like, okay,
this'll work.
And then I put this here, and I kind of go, well, I like this part of it, but this doesn't really work for me. And I go and you make this soup, for
Okay.
or stew or whatever, however
Sure.
you want, whatever analogy you need. But so I just appreciate being able to hear your perspectives on
Sure.
the age and the experience and regret and all of these things that I struggle with daily. You know.
Yeah, I'm so selfish. I'm just I'm all about how the things make me feel.
Mm-hmm.
And if they're a thought, and I know the thoughts, and you've seen the thoughts come across my face when I'm looking at my phone at something that I don't like, or when I'm driving and I'm all of a sudden, I went off on that woman the other day. And he's on the phone with me, and I'm just like, you don't need to get, I'm yelling. And then as soon as I calm down, I'm like, okay, I don't need to hang out here. This feels terrible. I apologize, lady. I hope you have a nice day. She's nowhere near me, but I get it. It's energy.
Yeah.
And I'm so selfish. I prefer to feel good as much as I can. So I practice.
How do you feel right now?
I feel great.
You feel good?
You know
Okay.
you feel me.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I love you.
I love you.